The 80s and 90s marked a breakthrough on British TV, with Caribbean communities being represented on much-loved programmes like Desmond's and The Real McCoy. They transmitted humour while simultaneously bringing invaluable topics such as society and relationships to the forefront. The 21st century, however, saw the demise of these much-loved family-orientated programmes. Instead, a new genre of gritty street dramas and films were created, often focusing on gangs, violence and an evident breakdown of the traditional family unit. Last week, Carib Direct hosted its third The Caribbean A New seminar at the Dominican High Commission in South London. The panel included guests such as Akin Salami from OHTV, Marcus Ryder from BBC Scotland and actor Amel Amin. Dignitaries such as the High Commissioner for Dominica also attended. The focus of the event was Caribbean invisibility on British TV and cinema screens.
I think now when you look on the networks, you don't see us. You know, we are invisible. We're invisible to our children. It's all right for some of us who are older. We have memories of Empire Road, No Problem, and all the shows that went before, The Real McCoy. But what are our children going to be talking about? And I think that's where we're now trying to be very deliberate and have the same intention.
What you're not seeing are people living deep, positive, interesting lives, ordinary stories about the rich width of human life.
All we're being projected with is negative images. I mean, you pick up your Evening Standard every day. On the front page, there's going to be something about gangs and stuff like that. The only time you pretty much see a black person on screen is in the news, doing something wrong in society, or negatively doing something stereotypically in a TV show. So it kind of reflects what you're seeing in society itself. So lack of positive representation, well, if all we're being given is negative images and negative concepts, we live out those concepts based on what we think reality is.
However, actor Amel Amin highlighted the fact that the Caribbean culture is not only still alive on TV, but that it has actually influenced British culture in a new way.
It's alive. You know where it's alive? In the youth, in the kidulthoods, in the adulthoods, in the top boys, not in the storylines. Let's put that to aside for a second. But the culture. We have immersed ourselves so heavily in British culture, influenced British culture so much that it's become so part of British culture that people forget that it's us, Wagwan, what's going on, you cool. All of these little isms, you know, belong to the Caribbean first.
Frustrated with the negative portrayal of Caribbeans, Samuel wrote, produced and directed his own show, all about the Mackenzies. It started as a web series but will be making the transition to British TV next year. The show focuses on issues that have been absent on TV for Caribbean communities for decades, such as the family unit. It also provides positive representations and injections of humour.
It inspires a lot of people to see a success story from the ground up, because, you know, this started on no money. It doesn't take money to write a script. It started on no money. I did it all myself with the help of a few talented people.
In May 2013, Sankofa Televisual achieved the UK broadcast of the first TV series from the Caribbean in 20 years and the first one ever from Barbados. The series is called Keeping Up with the Joneses. The Caribbean Invisibility event outlined several key points, such as the lack of Caribbean representation on TV, which is attracting more people online, acting as an alternative media platform. Overall, the main consensus was create your own platform and write your own script. Be proactive about the change you want to see.